Hi, my name is Will, and the country I have chosen to look at today is Ghana. I've always been fascinated by African countries, and I have wanted to be a missionary to Africa for quite some time in my childhood. Ghana has a population of 33.8 million people, and in the country they speak over 70 languages. Another interesting fact is they are also the world's main producer of cocoa beans. For the key concepts I'm going to look at today, I'm going to look at religion, age, sex, populations, population density, decolonization, salinization, and imperialism. Religion is a system of beliefs, practices, and moral codes often centered around a higher power. Ghana is home to many different religious groups. Christianity, Islam, and other indigenous African religions are most commonly practiced here. This is because of the spread of Christianity by European missionaries and Islam through the trade routes. Age, sex populations are a breakdown of the population using both age and sex to help see the trends of the society. With the median age of just 21, Ghana has a very young population. This presents both opportunities and challenges for education, employment, and healthcare within the country. Population density is the number of individuals living per unit of area. Population density is concentrated in cities like Accra, where urbanization is driven by migration from the more rural areas. There are still many parts of the country that are not dense at all, however, those being the more rural areas. Decolonization is the process through which colonies gain independence from colonial powers. This change often leads to political, social, and economic changes. Ghana was the first African country to gain its independence in 1957 and inspired much of the continent to follow in its footsteps. This global movement reshaped Ghana's politics and inspired many other African nations. Salinization is the accumulation of soluble salts in soil or water, often due to irrigation practices, which can degrade soil fertility and cause harm to the agriculture. Environmental changes, such as salinization in coastal areas, threaten Ghana's agriculture. These local issues are part of a much broader issue of water management and climate change. Finally, we get to our sixth key term, imperialism, which is a policy of extending a nation's power and influence through military force, resulting in the control of other territories or people. The legacy of Britain's imperialism in Ghana continues to shape its economy to this day, particularly in industries like cocoa, where the historical patterns of the resource extraction persist in the global trade. These six concepts help us understand the complex geography of Ghana. From its independence to its environmental challenges, Ghana's geography reflects the local and global forces that shape the nation.